Hello, this is the LED Fantastic instructions for the 6 5mm LED kits running on a 12 volt power supply. In the kit you get 2.8 meters of wire, 6 LEDs, 2 of the right resistors and a set of power connectors. To make the kits you'll also need some snips. These have snips here and they're wire strippers, so snips and strippers, insulation tape, screwdriver, pair of scissors, some solder, a soldering iron and some sort of protection. This is a fireproof mat for saving your dining table work surface. Okay. What we're going to do is base this kit on the instructions for the 3 5mm LED kits, so you're going to have to refer to those, but basically we'd start off and we'd take the 2.8 meters of wire, we'd stretch it out and cut it in half, giving us 2 1.4 meters of wire. We'd then put half the wire on one of the resistors and half the LEDs to one side, leaving us with, and the connectors, leaving us with enough kit to make one 3 LED kit. Then we would go to the instructions for one 3 LED kit and we would end up with 3 LEDs, a resistor in here, so a positive wire and a negative wire. So we'd make one kit up, and then when we do that we'd get the other 3 LEDs and the other resistor, and we'd make the other kit up. The only difference from the instructions for the 3 5mm LED kits is that you wouldn't finish off by putting the power plug on. That's what we're going to do now. So basically you've insulated everything, everything's ready, and we're just going to join it to the power plug. So you need to get the wire that runs from the resistor and just hold it in your hand so you know which one it is, and then go to the other kit and get the wire from the other resistor. So this is the positive wire, and what we're going to do is we're going to lay those two together, twist them together, fold them in half for good measure, and then insert them in one of the sockets on the plug side of the power plug. Let's get that in there. Okay, tighten that down nicely, and then just the same with the negatives. Get the long wire from the negative of one small circuit and the one from the other, twist them both together, bend them in half, insert them in the plug, and tighten. Okay, so we now have 2 kits. They can live next to each other, together, or widely apart. Maybe, well, 1,000 different uses. I was just thinking earpieces on a crazy headdress, but there you go. Your choice, not mine. So we have 2 kits and a plug. And what we do is you would get the other side of your plug here. I don't know if you can see in there, there's 2 screws and nothing in there. And the nothing side just slides onto those prongs there. So we want to put 12 volts in there. So you may be using your car power supply or a 12 volt adapter, whatever, but 12 volts go in there. So I've just joined 12 volts from my power adapter in there. That's just a 12 volt adapter on the other side of this wire, and we will just join those together like that. If you joined it wrong and it didn't work, don't panic, it doesn't matter. You've just connected and the power's trying to go the wrong way around the circuit, so you've just reversed the circuit. And there you have it, 6 5mm LEDs running on a 12 volt power source.